Would you rather have this right here or this? Now, that just might sound like oh, would you rather have this or that? Because, well, they're two cool things, two cool rare things. But I don't think you actually thought about that. You might not think about it, but the values of those two things are quite similar. Now that just might sound outrageous, but hear me out. I have other comparisons for you that will probably blow your mind, so stick around. Maybe we'll get to the last one and I'll explain to you guys what I meant by that. So, if you can see right here, 10,000 Robux will get you for, well, $100. Will get you 10,000 Robux. So if we pull up the calculator, so 10,000 Robux, that's like $100 worth. $1,000 would get you 100,000, and then $10,000, a million Robux. So see, $10,000, you could get a like a used car, like a pretty decent used car, for 10 grand. Or you could have a million Robux. Choice is yours. Or $100,000, it will get you $10 million. So like a Nissan GTR or 10 million Robux. That's pretty crazy. So that's just the values. But I don't think you guys are prepared for what I'm about to show you here in just a second. You are not going to believe the sort of things that you are going to be hearing within the next 15 minutes. And I guarantee it. So over here we can see Clockwork Shades, which is, well, a pretty iconic pair of shades which is worn by the user Clockwork, which is a former Roblox admin. Anyone knows him. And these are his shades, which, well, were Roblox face accessory created in the summer of 2009 here. And it says date discovered 2016, even though this chart goes back from 2013. But you can see, well, there was no original price because, well, when it was created as a limited. But you can generally see it was around 10. What? Okay, whatever. You can clearly see that the general price was around 10 to maybe 30. Oh, now it's getting like maybe in the mid 10,000, maybe 50,000, 100,000. But you can see it's generally around the same. You can see within, well, the mid-2020s, you can see the value start to pick up immensely, especially now. You might be wondering why. What's this? Anyways, you might be wondering how did it spike up in value all of a sudden. Now, that spike started in around mid-2020, as you can see here, because it was fine until about mid-2020. So you can see the value started to change drastically, because most people who have this, they want to sell it, or they just want the item to go up so people will sell it, but put the price at like millions of Robux, which is a common trend that you will see within the later of the video. So see, it's actually worth around 1.7 million, but the best price is 2 million because somebody's selling it for 2 million. So remember my thing from before, million Robux is about 10 grand. So this is about $20 to $30,000. If you wanted to buy 2 million, $20 to $30,000. Now you might be wondering, what does that have to do with anything? It's just, well, the estimated exchange. But look at this, 10,000 KD, so like $30,000. You know what else costs $30,000? This. So it's like, if you have $30,000, you can either buy these or this, an entire car. So if somebody says, would you rather have these or this, it's just like, oh, which one would you rather have? Of course people are going to go for the car. But people, they underestimate the fact that these two are actually quite similar in value. Look at this. This is a whole sports car for $30,000. Maserati, you can get an old, this isn't old, it's 2019. You can get a used Maserati for the same price as this. Now that might sound mind-blowing already, but you remember at the start, like the hook, the competitor hook you guys on here. That comparison was insane, but there are some comparisons throughout the video that are actually just as crazy as this and the one at the end. So stick around and you will also be shocked for what's coming. Stay tuned. Well, actually, you don't have to stay tuned. It's gonna start right up. Over here we have the regular Sparkle Time Fedora. This was the first one in the Sparkle Time Fedora series. There's like 10 of these, I think. Maybe 10, 15 of these. It's worth about 3 million Robux, and the best price is about 4 million, 4.2 million. Original price none, meaning that it was created as a limited. You can clearly see, just like with the shades, the price is about like stable from about 2010 to about 2020, again like 2021. All of these hats from when they were created to about this time, the value has been stable. But see, look, in around 2023 to 2026, the price has only been getting up more. It's only been raising more. But that's because, as I said before, people, they own the hat, and then they own it, and then they just want to sell it so that their account value goes up, so the item value goes up. Now see, you can see that this was created, oh no, it was created in 2007. I was going to say, what's the original price, but there was no original price. But you can see around here, it was selling for like 10 to, oh shit, like let's say 10 to 30,000 Robux. Oh, it's 3,000 here. That's a steal if you got it for that much. But it's like, I guess, 2 to 20,000, which is, well, a lot. It was actually, this is 2010, so this hat actually sold more. It was selling for more than a Dominus at the same time, the Dominus Imperius. That's like one of the most expensive hats on the platform now, but when that came out, this was more expensive than it. And now that is over 600 million Robux. This is only 4 million. This is about $40,000 in real life money. You want to know what $40,000 will get you in the real world? A full-size American pickup truck. A full-size pickup truck. A 2023 Chevy Silverado. Now, your dad probably owns this truck, or somebody's dad owns this truck, or uncle, whatever. Now, you know that if somebody owns this hat, which, oh, there's actually an owner count. 200 people own this. Well, total copies is 700, including deleted copies. But right now, 200 people own this hat. Millions of people own this truck. So probably for the 200 people that own this, your hat costs as much as a brand new truck. Well, not brand new, but relatively new truck. That is crazy that you can go to a Ford dealership and buy this, or you can log on to Roblox and buy this. But yeah, that is crazy. This hat is literally like gonna be 10 years old. Actually, no, in quite a long time. It's only March now. But in about 9 months, or around 9 months, this hat is gonna turn, yeah, 10 years old. Not 10 years old, 20 years old. No, not 10 years old. 10 years old would be 2016. So this hat now is 19 years old. So it's probably older than most of you watching this, or as old as most of you watching this. And that is crazy. But if you think this is crazy, there's only 2 more items left, just letting you guys know. But the next one is going to blow your mind. You're going to have to, like, pause the video, be in shock, I don't know. But the next one is even crazier than a truck. Just wait and see, man. Just wait. Here we have the Dominus Messer, which is just, well, your average Dominus. One in the series. It's worth about 4.5 million, 4.6 million, but it's being sold for, someone is selling it for 11 million. This doesn't have an original price either, as it was created to be a limited. What's this? Value changes. Oh, this is just like, whatever. So you can see that within, well, it was created, when was it created? 2011. The chart starts from about 2012. So you can see, this is a common trend with all of these old items. So it's around 100,000 Robux. until about 2021, which is where, or about 2020, 2021, which is where the price starts going up. In 2023, it was the most expensive, or the value was worth more than it has ever been worth. This is honestly a common trend. You'll probably see it with almost all of these items created in late 2000s, early 2010s. But see, the value started to spike up around the 2020s because, well, people would sell them for extremely high, as I said, for value purposes. So you want to know what? So this is about $100,000, roughly around $100,000. Do you want to know what 100,000? Well, closer to 110,000. Do you want to know what that will get you? A luxury Bentley Continental. 160,000, but whatever. Close enough for this comparison. You can buy a Bentley Continental. It's only rich people that own this. Or like upper class people that own this. And around 100 people own this. 100 people own this hat. Probably, maybe this has probably been sold millions of times. Or maybe a couple hundred thousands. But still, look at this. You can buy a Bentley Continental. Luxury. Continental GT Mulliner. So it's not even the regular Continental. Look at this. $160,000. You can have this. Or Dominus. That is honestly insane. That is honestly insane. Are there any videos? No videos. But whatever. So you can have a full-on Bentley Continental and flex on everybody. Or you can have this, which will probably get you more noticed in like games like Flex Your Account Age or whatever. But we're coming up on to the grand finale, the last item, the item in the thumbnail, the two things in the thumbnail. You guys will honestly be shocked. You will think I'm lying, or that it's just, oh, clickbait, clickbait. You will see this is not clickbait. Just wait and see, guys. You will not be disappointed from this. Here we are, the grand finale. Midnight Blues, this is the Midnight Blues Sparkle Time Fedora. This is the only one with an original price. 50,000 Robux, which is generally a lot of money. But 50,000 Robux in 2013, which was still a lot. That was like 5 times as much as the Dominus Imperius. Honestly, it was. And I wonder when it went limited. We can actually see here, June 22nd. Oh no, this is the... Oh, so that means 200,000. So that means this was only limited for maybe... I mean, it was sold either for a day, for a few hours, I'm not sure. But it's worth about 14 million. Best price, 100 million Robux. And you remember what I said at the start of the video? This much money, no, I didn't actually say that specifically, but this much money would be $1 million. You can be a millionaire and then buy this. Or if you played in 2013, you could have, if you got this for $50,000, that would have been an absolute steal compared to this. Now look at this, the price from 2013 to, you guessed it, 2020, 2021 has been about the same. Maybe 300, 200,000, maybe it almost hit $1 million here. But still, you can easily see here. Oh, look at that, 6,000 on New Year's Day of 2021. That's, I wonder how nobody knew about that. But look, you can, why does that say 1? Anyways, look, you can see that the most that this was ever was 21.5 million. And it's almost up there, back up there now. So you can see. And you might be wondering, Mr. Cougar, what car costs $1 million? The Bugatti Veyron itself. Now, the price isn't actually on here, but I can show you the price. Give it a second. I don't. Where did I find that one? I don't know. I don't think I can find it now, but it was like 1 point. Okay, I can't find it now, but I remember it was. Wait, let me see. It was this one right here. Okay, whatever. I can't seem to find it, but you can. Okay, why is this website lagging me, honestly? But you could see. What is this? Okay, whatever. You can see the average is 2 million, which would be about 200 million Robux. The lowest sale was 1 million, but the car pictured. Oh, here, I think it's one of these. Whatever, see, look, 1.3 million, 1.6 million, 1.3 million. Oh no, it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. It was this one. But you can see 1.38 million. Yeah, it was this one that I showed off. So 1.3, yeah, it was definitely this one. Okay, so 1.3 or 1.4 million Robux. I mean dollars. $1 million, I mean, $1 million. So if somebody asked you, which one would you have, you would easily say the car. But honestly, this is crazy how a single fedora, a blue sparkle time fedora, can cost as much as a hypercar. The demand for this is normal, but I see why. But honestly, you can take a look at this. This is worth $1 million now, or maybe 2 million, 3 million. But you realize there are hats that are more expensive than this. I said earlier the Dominus Imperius was 600 million. So that's worth $6 million. That hat is like 3 to 6 of these. Yeah. That is honestly crazy, how a hat can be as much money as an entire hypercar. Mind you, the car is still older than the hat, but still, the regular Sparkle Time Fedora was created in 07, so that was actually older than this model I have right here. But, okay, I think we are done here. I want to thank you everybody for watching this video. And I'm hoping it blows up. Inshallah it will. But I want to thank you guys for watching this video from Mr. Cougar. But honestly, it is crazy how this hat is the same price as this. That is honestly crazy. But honestly, I would like to thank you guys. I'm sorry for not uploading again. Last video is 3 months ago. But yeah, you know the current state of the world and everything. But I don't know. I'm hoping that I can get some more videos released to you guys. Like maybe a few years ago, I was making videos every month, every other month, like that sort of thing. I'll try to pump out some videos again, so you're not like, oh, this guy doesn't post videos. But whatever. I'm gonna stop talking now and just end the video here. I want to thank everybody for watching this. Make sure to give a like and subscribe. And I would just like to thank each and every one of you. Now, goodbye. See you in the next video.